Hey everybody, welcome to another Goody Reader video comparison. My name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Today we got the Apple iPad 3. So this is the new iPad versus the Kobo Glo. We're running the Kobo app for the iPad, and we have the same book loaded on both devices. The purpose of this video is just to give you the reading experience. We're not going to show you 1080p videos. We're not going to play music. We're not going to say the App Store destroys the Kobo Glo, so why buy it. This is just an evaluation of the core reading experience and the things that you can do to, increase the size of your fonts and, send things to Twitter and Facebook, dictionary support, and so on. So fundamentally, you can obviously see a 9.7-inch screen versus a 6-inch screen. You see this thing on the bottom here. What exactly does that mean? Well, it's Kobo Pulse. You can see how many people have made highlights, have disliked the book, have liked it, public notes, and a lot of other things. So you can see that this book's fairly popular. You can see here people's comments, what they've had to say about the book. It's fairly a cool and unique feature. This is something that's not available within their ebooks, but things like Reading Life and stuff like that are, where you could check out your awards and statistics. Peter here is going to basically show you what to expect here out of both of these devices when it comes to reading.
Alright, for the sake of the review of comparing an e-ink device to an LCD, we have the glow light on this device on, just to kind of match the brightness of the backlit screen on the iPad. So long presses work on both. If you press and hold, you're able to get a little magnifying glass if you need to magnify something you might not see. Letting go will prompt define, highlight, add note, or share. Sharing takes you to post to wall. You can tweet it, email it to people. Go back to this and you can add a note. So you can put a note there. Tap here to post this to the Kobo community if you'd like to do so. Let's do that not now, so just to make sure you know that you can do that. Save that note, it'll be right there, so if you need to go back to it, there is your note symbol. Let's press and hold the word above it, and we can highlight, or you can grab the arm to make a full highlight and share that to people on your Twitter and stuff like that. So it's pretty standard with the Kobo as it is, the Kobo app as it is on the Kobo here. You can see, just for the sake of this review, let's just up the font size for a sec, and we'll get into font sizes in just a second here. So if you press and hold on a word, it highlights it, and it also defines it immediately. So that was it's pretty convenient how the definition kind of pops up there. You see you also do have a Facebook symbol, a search, definition, and note-taking capabilities. So for the sake of that, let's highlight that. Then below that, we might want to let's exit out of that. Below that, we're going to make a note. So press that, press the note, add a note. And we're doing pretty much the same thing we've been doing in all of our other Kobo videos. So if you missed it this time, you can check it on the next one. And also, another long press. Remember, it's an e-reader, so be patient. You can grab these little arms. There we go. So obviously not as quick as the iPad, because I mean it's an LCD tablet, so it's going to perform quicker, but of course, battery life 9 to 11 hours on the iPad and 2 months on the Kobo, so there's some give and take there, but you can still do all the highlights, shares, lookups, all that kind of stuff. We're going to get into text size now. So you see here you have 8 or 9 different sizes of font, styles of font I should say. So pretty much everything from Georgia, Times New Roman. You have font size augmentation. You can go way high, or you want to make the use of the 6-inch screen, so you go really tight and small. You see here it's pretty unreadable on camera. On the same time Michael's doing it on that. We also have line spacing, which note doesn't really work too well, if not at all, on side-loaded books, but purchased Kobo books will have no problem changing things in terms of line spacing. I really like this. I really wish that e-ink would kind of reverse what you see here and all the white would be black and the text would be white, and then you get this sort of night effect. Although an e-ink screen isn't as harsh on your eyes as an LCD screen, I still think it would be a nice feature to see in the future. We also have margins, so you can box everything nice and tight to make kind of a column, or keep things edge to edge, and you have justification.
Yeah, I mean, you have similar options here with the Kobo for iPad. You can turn Kobo styling off. You can change the transitions with page turns. You have the text alignment here. Almost like there's more options on the Kobo Glo in terms of with the slider bars.
You also have under advanced, you have weight and sharpness, so you can add a lot of darkness to your text, or you can soften your text. You see how it's a little bit blurred, or change the font so you can see this is a before and this is an after of what is going to be applied once you press apply to your testing screen there, and that's what you get.
Alright, so you see here pretty well the reading experience is the same from device to device. Text is really small on here, but of course you can increase that as Peter was doing to sort of give you that sort of ideal experience. Core differences on the iPad: you can buy books from Kobo, but with the e-reader you certainly can by accessing the store. Kobo didn't want to pay Apple, 30% of every book that it sold, so it pretty well disabled the ability to purchase books. And all in all, I mean, they're two different devices that do two totally different things. And this is the main your main home screen here, and the main home screen on your Kobo Glo much looks like this. Different sort of experiences. Of course, you have your notifications, your sort of Kobo news. You can go to Reading Life, sort of check out what are you doing and things like that. This is large and unwieldy. This is lightweight and extremely portable. It all depends on what you want. I mean, I use this at night or in the home. I use this when I go out. Very easy to fit in my back pocket, carry around. This is very expensive. I'm very careful with this, which is why it seldom leaves the home. This is pretty well, very affordable. You could take it on vacation, and if you wreck it and whatnot, lose it, get stolen, it's not the end of the world, but it almost is if you lose this. So, Peter, final thoughts?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, this is ridiculously portable. A lot of the new e-readers are using this hard rubber backing for the plastics and stuff like that. If you drop it, you're not going to see if you see dings and dents, which not many of them really. There's not many dings and dents on e-readers because of the material. Whereas if you drop this, yeah, you might crack the digitizer or scratch the piano glass finish, and like Michael said, it's like an extension of yourself. You want to be careful with your $500 to $800 investment, whereas this anywhere between 80 used to 120 new. Gigantic battery life, months. Not so good battery life, hours. 1080p full videos, but completely great on the eyes, glow light capable, perfect e-reading, without agitating your eyes or anything like that. They both have their ups and downs, but for a core e-reading experience on Kobo, at least, which is the purpose of this video, the Kobo takes it because it's easier on your eyes, the battery life longer, it's more portable, you can augment the text to display just as big as the iPad, and you can buy books right on it.
Yeah, I would almost say from a core reading, if you do business with Kobo, the Glo is probably the best way to go. It's easy to just plug it in via USB to your computer, copy paste some EPUB files. With the Apple iPad, you have to use iTunes or third-party software. It's a whole rigmarole if you want to copy books to it. So I'd probably say as a core reading book, I'd probably go with the Kobo Glo. Just price, affordability, portability factors. Let's hear it from you guys. So what do you like better for a core reader? The Kobo Glo or the iPad? You can leave a comment on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/goodyreader, or if you want to read news, news, reviews, interviews, and industry coverage on e-readers, e-books, digital publishing, a whole lot more, check out our website, goodereader.com. And for Good E-Reader, my name is Michael.
This is Peter.
And you've just watched a comparison on the new iPad versus the Kobo Glo e-reading experience.